Ripple's getting ready to dump another billion XRP onto the market, but that's not the story today. The story is about how automated market makers are one step closer to becoming a reality, and XRP holders can be happy about that. Also going to talk about the SOLANA pump as price action looks to break through that 100 and never look back. And oh my, today in just, well, a few hours, Jerome Powell is set to drop a big announcement. And wait until you see the burn stat I got for you. Midwest Kevin 6101 says, I've always had my doubts with the SDF team. I just sold 100% of my XLM. I've been holding since 50 cents and DCA got my average down to 10. Basically broke even for holding 2.5 years. It's just too stressful. And then seeing them leverage my investment to donate money to refugees. While a good cause, I see their political agenda based in their headquarters and based where they initially chose to do business. It's a great tech and great idea, but I was really hoping for 100% of their holdings to be used for employee wages, tech investment, and marketing, and keeping a fast and secure network. They're having bugs in their system, and over here planning on funding Gaza, thinking the terrorists won't get a hold of it. A lot of you out there are pissed, and whether you agree with me or not, I'm not going to ban you on this channel. There's no echo chamber. So if you think XLM is going to $100, you're welcome. If you're getting out of your XLM position, you're welcome here as well. But oh my, do I got stats to show you. Bitcoin sitting at 42,716, ETH 2305, XRP we're going to talk about a lot in the show, sitting at 50.1, XLM at 11.6. Now, XRP is going to be getting automated market makers coming up here really, really soon. And I think that's a really good news, exciting thing. Stellar has automated market makers now for the last couple years. Look at the Stellar price. Did it do anything for it? Are we going to get any bump from automated market makers? For XRP fans, I doubt it. I really doubt it. But first, oh God, Jerome Powell showing us the size of his dong. It's small. Or he's showing us the size of how big of a chance do we have to moon. It's small. Why? Well, because later today, Jerome Powell is going to come out on the mic. Now, here's something that I wanted to share with you, okay? In remarks, Powell will provide details about the latest interest rate decision as well as the central bank's outlook for the coming months. Wall Street analysts expect the Fed to hold rates steady between 5.25 and 5.50. They are saying this at least through the March rates. Many economists expect the Fed to wait even longer to cut rates even till May. I think March. I think you got a good chance in March. But now you got a bunch of analysts saying out there, hey, they're going to leave rates higher for longer, which is not good for any of us. Sol explodes by 20% weekly. Well, we're watching it right now, and everyone, they got down to just under 88.79, and they're fighting right now at that $100 mark, keeping a close eye. Why? Active addresses, a lot of development in the community, and they're really not worried about Alameda and FTX anymore, which is fairly interesting. All right, Xrpl set to welcome automated market makers as more validators pledge to vote yes. This is good news. But I want to share something with you first, okay? And what I want to share with you is this. You know how Ripple is going to get ready to dump another billion XRP onto the market tomorrow? Well, let me do some math for you, okay? What I have up on the screen right now is their burn fees every day, okay? And if you look on the right-hand side right over here, you can see 3,200, 3,045, 2,600, 2,700, 2,700, 2,800, 2,933, 29. So really close to around 3,000 XRP burned a day. Now remember, Ripple Labs, pretty much at the time of you watching this video, is going to be dumping 1 billion. Now, they're going to be putting 800 million most likely back in escrow, but dumping 200 million on the market. So if the average burn rate for XRPL is 3,000 XRP a day, how long will it take the market to digest what Ripple's about to dump on them? So they're about to put 200 million into circulating supply. Divide that by the burn rate of 1 day, which is about 3,000. It will take them 66,666 days to burn what Ripple is about to dump on the market. It will take 66,666 days. Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. To burn what Ripple is about to dump in the market. Now, mind you, they're going to do it next month, next month, next month, next month. But right now, if we use current rates, 66,000, you want to have some fun, you want to divide that by years. So how many years will it take for the burn rate through XRPL to eliminate what they did? It is going to take 182 years at the current burn rate to erase what Ripple is about to dump on the market, and that's 200 million XRP. but we're not here to talk about that. We want to talk about automated market makers. Notably, this comes as a new update to the XRP ledger, specifically a new announcement in the official GitHub of the foundation. This update, which is now live for installation, aims to resolve various issues and bugs discovered in previous versions. Okay, that's why I brought up the burn rate. Why? Because the burn rate is coming from Xrpl, and I showed you here, right here, burn rate. Like I said, it's mostly 3,000, 2,600, 2,400, 2,500, 2,100, 2,500. Maybe I was a little jealous with my 3,000. Here's from White's Wind. You guys would be cool with that. Zum XP Labs. Today I will install Xrpl 2.01 on the XPL Labs validator and some of our full industry pathfinding and submission nodes. I will closely monitor performance, and if all is fine, 1.5 weeks from now, I will vote yes for automated market makers. And they asked, well, why didn't you upgrade to 2.0? I was waiting for some fixes to be incorporated. Didn't make it to 2.0, made it into 2.01. So you got automated market makers coming up. You also got Xrpl dumping $1 billion on the market. The problem I think we're all seeing right now is if they just keep dumping on the market and more people start seeing that every month that Xrpl dumps on the market, it's going to take 182 years to burn that amount of XRP on the XRPL. Dude, they're just saturating the crap out of the market. Now, automated market makers, good? Yes. Yes, it is. Problem is Stellar has had automated market makers. Can you earn some interest on it? Yeah, you got to lock your stuff up in a pool. Or not lock it, you put your money in a pool. Yeah, I guess you lock it in there because you're not using it while you're putting it in there. But you put it in a pool and you earn some interest. You don't just earn interest just by holding XRP. You actually have to put it in a liquidity pool so that it can be used. And the interest rates aren't as big as you think either. Now, when looking at price action last 3 months, things ain't looking good. More specifically, what scares me and a lot of you out there, and yes, good news, automated market makers, XRPL. Bad news is Xrpl dumping more on the market. More bad news, people are pissed. Why? Because you had a validator bail yesterday saying, guess what? They're screwing over retail. What scares me out of every statement is that in the last 10 days, we've had 2 different times where we've breached 50 cents. I haven't said in the last 10 days we had 2 times we breached 60 cents. No, breaching 50 cents. Check it out. On the 22nd of January, we hit 49.7. Today, we've already hit 49.5. We're sitting at 50.3 right now. End of the month, we know Xrpl's going to dump. We know the articles are going to circulate. You got automated market makers out there. People are like, oh, okay, this is cool, but we're not really too happy with this. You got the validator thing where people are all pissed off about. You got Sol and ICP and others out there that are really starting to move. By the way, have you looked at ICP? 1162. Holding pretty strong. And meanwhile, XRP holders are sitting here just like XLM holders in the beginning where they're talking about, trying to DC over the last 2.5 years. You look at XRP now for over the last 2.5 years, and I just put the 2-year chart on the screen, and guess what, everyone? That 2-year chart is not good. Why? Because right now, 50 cents, 2 years ago, 2022, whoa. High of 91 cents, low of 67 cents. Not anywhere close. So we got Jerome Powell and the Fed ready to tell us, hey, we ain't going to do anything to rates and we're going to keep it higher for longer. We're watching Sol, ICP, and others move in the market. Meanwhile, XRP, I could lie to you and say, hey, here's a price prediction of XRP to 100. Dude, we're fighting for 50 cents right now. And 2 years ago, just as I revealed that candlestick to you, 2 years ago, you know what we were looking at? We were looking at 90 cents for XRP. 90 cents. And we ain't even close to that right now. So, you want me to bring you the hopium stuff where I lie and tell you, oh, prices are gonna melt faces. What are you melting faces with? Your 50 cent price action? We've essentially erased price action since Luna UST. That's right, everyone. We have erased price action to Luna UST times, and in fact, we've erased the entire bull run, which started in 2021, March 21st. We've erased nearly 3 years. Time is something you never get back. You want to argue with me about bad performance in the comments? Because that's what you're doing. This is not good performance. This is not, it doesn't matter if you're a maxi, doesn't, if the price hasn't moved in like 3-ish years, then I would say that's not good performance. Prices melting faces, sunshines, rainbows, and lollipops, some people seem to think so. This is a news channel. Just remember though, when Ripple dumps that 200 million XRP onto the market by the time you're probably watching this video, the average burn rate of Xrpl would take 66,666 days to burn that dump. That's just one dump. And it takes 66,000 days or 182 years. Just remember, next month they're going to dump another 200 million into the circulating supply, which then you could add another 182 years to the calculator. People are like, yeah, but the burn rate of Xrpl is going to just go higher and higher and higher. Well, guess what, everyone? I'm looking at the burn rate of Xrpl, and it stayed about the same. So yeah, you got a lot of supply being dumped on the market, with demand drying up, and with more and more people reading between the lines that the math is not looking pretty. Just think about that. When you read that article regarding Ripple dumping on the market, it's going to take 182 years at the current rates to erase that, or 66,660 days. You're going to have a lot of time to DCA. The prices are melting faces.